Go ahead.
Are you happy to pay for the basketball?
Sorry?
The crowd? Are you going to pay for the basketball you threw into the crowd?
Nah. Somebody else is going to, and he's gonna pay.
Were you surprised to receive a fine after the last game, and did you know that was even a rule?
Surprised. Let's say when I threw the ball, I thought maybe like I remember players being fined for this, but it was always in they threw it always in a bad way, you know. I threw it not to make some guys' day, but it's it's funny. It's just funny, you know.
While the ball's in the air, you're thinking, oh no, that might be $25,000.
Yeah, kind of. But after that, I was like, nah, that's fine. Like I threw it to please somebody. It's not like I'm trying to hurt or
Throwing it at somebody.
Yeah,
They don't care about intent, I guess, on that.
Apparently.
That reverse dunk, have you done that a lot this year?
When I got blocked by the backboard? Damn, I haven't done this often, but it happens.
We've talked about your production throughout the season, Vic, and the stat lines that you've managed to put up. Another 7 blocks, 7 assists to go with the 31 and 16 tonight. Just wondering, as you go through the season, obviously there's progression, right? And you're more comfortable. But just wondering if you individually feel, these last couple of weeks, months, like you've kind of hit another gear.
How important is that for you guys? No, I know. Just give you a chance. How important is that for you guys to be able to finish this year on a high note to take and build into the summer?
Pop, first of all, what was a couple of questions off the game? What was your reaction to joining LeBron and Steph with 1 billion views on NBA platforms? What was your reaction to that?
I mean, you just saw it. I didn't know. So no. So I mean, yes. What content? What video?
All the NBA social media platforms. You have 1 billion.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Steph and LeBron.
Okay. I mean, that's cool. It's huge for the record, of course, and also. Yeah, I mean, it means something, but it's only views, not numbers, so I don't gotta.
Pop, along those lines, Pop talked last week or a couple of weeks ago about, trying to educate the players about the dangers of obsessing too much about social media. Mm-hmm. How do you handle that? Comments that come out on Twitter and so forth.
I mean, I turn my phone off. It's not really something I have to handle anyway, I like, most of the time, those apps aren't even on my phone, I delete them for days, weeks, or months sometimes, and whenever I want to look something up, I download them again, check what my friends do, but it's not something I ever have to worry about.
Awesome. Right.
Your emotions came out after the game, addressing the crowd. Any regrets about what you said, or is that's just you being you?
What I said?
Well, you missed this.
I mean, no, I'm still not used to the standards here of, but I'm adjusting. I'm not regretting it.
Next time, say married.
Yeah, I will.
What was the difference tonight?
Victor, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Pop,
Never again.
Tomorrow is the NBA trade deadline. I'm wondering if you have any idea what to expect from that. I mean, I assume you're fine, but
I don't know.
Just team-wide, what you guys are thinking.
Pop also said you won't play in the back-to-back next week.
Why did you say that?
Breaking news.
One of those games, the second one, is against Bilal and the Wizards. Which of those games would you prefer to play in? The first or the second?
I mean, in a very selfish way, I'd like to play against Bilal, but at the end of the day, I want, the coaching staff knows better. If they told me to play that game, I'll do it. But I would never know. I might play both. It's a week from now.
Hey, Vic. Just curiosity. Do you have any New Year's resolutions for 2024?
No, I've never been a big resolutions guy, but I mean, I pretty much have new resolutions every week, or you know, especially with our job. You know, we got new challenges every 2 days, so there's plenty more we can do.
You mentioned it feeling like a playoff game. Your reaction there at the end, putting the two arms up, did it feel like it was just a month and a half worth of release just in that moment?
Yes, you know, it's not like I forgot about that feeling, but you know, and of course I never want to lose again, but it's gonna happen, and we gotta enjoy those moments, you know, because this is what I'm addicted to, winning. This is what I love, and you know, it's what I live for. So I have to show it, you know. Hey.
Hey, how's it going? Vic,
Good.
did this feel different than the other wins this season because of everything that had happened?
Yeah, you know, it's been a minute. So yeah, it does feel good. Kind of felt like a playoff game to me, but you know, of course we have to feel good about it. So we love that feeling. We want to repeat it. So yeah, we're gonna keep working our ass off.
What did you like about what Devin did tonight?
I mean, whether I like it, everything went in. I mean, it did look like it. You know, sometimes it felt like we didn't have to do nothing, and like he sometimes I think if he didn't make those shots, we would have. I mean, they would have had more runs, you know. But he by himself he kept the lead for us, you know.
First game against LeBron. What were your thoughts about that? Were you ever starstruck at times? A guy that you grew up watching.
You said starstruck?
Yeah.
I didn't know that word.
It means like I'm seeing a star in front of me. Like people are when they see you.
I mean, I would have thought I would feel some type of way, but honestly, on the court, I was just trying to win, you know, trying to defend and make the right play. So no, I didn't have no feelings on the court about it.
Were you able to all the eyes on you in the corner when he had you?
Sorry?
Did you feel all the eyes watching you on the?
Of course, yeah, you know, yeah, it was a very high arcing shot.
Were you able to have a conversation with him at all, either before or after the game? Nothing?
Can you talk about the persistency of your team, just the way you guys kind of dealt with this, you know, long losing streak, and now it's finally over, just what it means to you guys to get that win and just, you know, get to celebrate it together?
Of course, I wish it would have been over earlier, that streak, but it just shows character, and you know, we never put our head down, we never gave up, and you know, we're back now. I'm sure there's going to be many more this season and in the future. So I like that. You know, we could have. The easy option would have been to just give up. You know, but nobody in the locker room has had that attitude, and I'm glad we got the group we have.
A little off topic, so I apologize, but Nico Batum, you know, many people consider Tony Parker the Jordan of French basketball. What does that make Nico Batum?
I never heard anyone say he was the Jordan of French basketball, but the greatest of French basketball, yes, but the Jordan. Oh, okay. I mean, what doesn't? I mean, obviously, you know, Nico and Tony are both part of a great generation of French basketball, and I don't know. I don't know if it's possible to make any comparisons, but he's definitely up there, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, pair of games against four potentially Hall of Fame players. What did you learn? What did you pick up from them and how they approach the game?
What is it, pair of games?
Yeah, Spurs, back to back.
Oh, okay. Obviously very experienced team. Yeah, it's people that are almost impossible to trick. You know, they don't make a lot of mistakes. They don't fall for fakes, for basic tactics. You know, so it's a good challenge. But we responded the right way in most moments tonight, and soon it's gonna be even better.
Victor, what was your reaction to Pop's taking the mic and asking the fans to stop going quiet?
I mean, my reaction was just, I didn't have no reaction. I was during the game, you know, but I mean, to me, of course, looking back, it's an interesting moment, but it's nothing to make noise about. I think it's definitely not a big deal to me.
Jetty said that you guys need to stick together and keep your heads up. Do you think that'll be an issue with this team? You guys have the camaraderie to hang together and
No, this is not. I mean, we have a very healthy locker room, you know, healthy relations between each other, and no, this is not an issue at all. We're losing together, and nobody's like, someone puts their head down, we go help him. Someone falls on the court, all of us rush to help him up. There's nothing like that.
I wanted to ask about your relationship with Jeremy Sohan. He's a fellow European. How would you sum up that relationship so far? And his team is Arsenal. Who do you support?
So, yeah, we do talk football from time to time, and my team is PSG, of course. But yes, you know, Jeremy was probably the first one to welcome me to the Spurs, you know, even before I was drafted. So it's and I've actually played against him a long time ago. So yeah, we've known each other for so long time, and yeah, we get along well. But it's a shame he's an Arsenal fan.
5 games into your career, you know, what's the biggest thing you've learned so far? You know, just getting adjusted to the league.
The biggest thing I've learned, I'd say, is maybe a 20-point lead is nothing, you know. It works both ways, and this is also something we see in FIBA when we play Team USA and when we scout Team USA. You know, you're gonna be up 15, and in a blink you're gonna be down 1. And you don't know what happened because they ran the fast break like crazy and they made just some defensive stops. So yeah, and in the NBA it's the same. I believe this 20-point lead is really nothing.
Were you surprised the basket interference call got upheld?
Yeah, you know, we can see on the video it's like half inch or like into the cylinder of the basket, but yeah, it's the rule, but it's how do you say, like, it's sad that the rule is like that, because it's obviously the ball isn't going back to the basket. Yeah, but FIBA it's almost cheating at some point. You know, the ball can go in the basket. If it touches the rim, you can grab it.
Victor, you said it tonight. Not everything was perfect. At the end of the game, like 1 minute or so left, we saw Pop like yell at you crazy. What was he saying?
Because I forgot a play. I forgot one play that we added today, actually. So it's you know, rookie mistake, but makes, you know, 100% legitimate for him to yell at me in that moment, and I apologize after the game.